for you as well. So this is fine. On date is okay. Dear Dr. Smith, fine. Mrs. Priya Sharma, 60 years old. Fine. Okay. I'm writing to refer Miss Sharma. You don't need to mention again the age. Retired clerical worker, no need for that as well. That's who has uncontrolled blood sugar levels. Your further assessment and management would be appreciated. Okay, highly appreciated. You have to skip this retired clerical worker and the age because you have written the age over there. There's no need to mention down below, and you don't need to tell me the whether he's a worker or clerical staff or something like that, because in purpose you have to mention two things that I had sent you the recording, and I hope you have watched that video of mine. Okay, now let's see next one. On this stage, she was not she, just write whenever you're starting a new paragraph, try to write the name. On this date, Ms. Sharma was seen in health center with high blood sugar levels. Previous eye checkup done in October 2017 was normal. Her BMI is normal. Physical examination was unremarkable. BP was pathology was requested. Medication and the call for MG was added. One more with follow up in 2 weeks. Okay, so let me just open up the case notes for you. Okay. Okay, so let's discuss these case notes for you because there is some problem with your understanding of the case notes. So I want you to listen that properly. Okay, see, now you have to understand what is relevant information and what is irrelevant information in a case note. Okay, so you first of all you have to write date. I had sent you that video. I want you to watch that video again. Okay, after our discussion. Now, what is important in here in this conversation? Okay, in this part, what is important? Okay, so in this part, let me be very clear with you. What things you have to keep in your mind. So she was concerned that her glucose levels were not well enough controlled. Attends health center, that is fine. Now checks BP at home. There's no need to write. Last I check, this is not need to. You don't need to write this one. Diet good, bowels normal, nothing. You have to pick important stuff. This is important, and these two lines are important. Now, how would you write it down? On 29th of December 2018, or you can simply write this one, Miss Sharma attended the health center as she was concerned that her glucose levels were not well enough controlled. Okay. She felt she felt that her concerns were not taken seriously as her blood sugar levels were in between 6 to 18. Okay, this is how you have to mention it. Okay, now what's next? I'm explaining to you so that tomorrow when you write the next letter you'll understand how to pick up the information. Okay, now see, full physical examination is normal. You don't need to write it down. This information is normal. Okay, so you have to just write BP. Therefore, now you have to write her general physical examination was unremarkable except blood pressure of 155 by 100. Okay. Therefore, some relevant investigations, or you can mention the name of those investigations, whatever you prefer. Yeah, that's your choice. Okay, but I want you to, if you ask me, you can simply write some relevant investigations were ordered, and she was commenced on candesartan 4 mg, and a review after 2 weeks was discussed or was made. Now this is how your whole, see how this paragraph should look like. If you compare with your paragraph, now you'll see the difference. See, in this paragraph that you have written nothing like the most important information, you have skipped all that. Okay, if you not add the information rightly, then everything is gone. Okay, so as I mentioned, this is the way you have to select the right information. To give you a very simple answer for this, you always try to pick the abnormal information from the given paragraph. Okay, if something is normal, you can skip it. If they say examination is a normal, there is no need to write anything about examination. Whatever there is no abnormal, just take that and write it down. Okay. Now, let me just discuss the next paragraph with you as well. Okay. If you want, and now I'm just discussing it and I'm recording this as well, I will send you this video. What you can do, you can watch this discussion of us together again. Try to write the similar letter again and send it to me tomorrow, and I hope you'll understand. Okay. Now let's see the next paragraph. Again, you will write on this date, Miss Sharma's pathology reports were received. Okay, or Miss Sharma's pathology reports revealed, whatever you want, right? Revealed GFR of more than 60, HbA1c of 10%, and increased lipid levels. See, other things are normal, so you can skip it. Okay. Therefore, now see in this date, they are changing the metformin regime, right? Therefore, on subsequent visit, her metformin regime was changed from 500 mg to 750 mg. Okay. In addition, atorvastatin 20 mg and glipizide 5 mg were added. See, now I have summarized these 4 lines into 1.5 line. Okay. Then you can, there is nothing important in this visit, home BP in range, pathology requested. So you can skip the whole these 2 lines. Okay. Again, pathology report received, this you can skip these as well because they are not, they are fine and they are somehow in a better range. Okay, so you can skip it if you want to, because you have to make your letter concise as well. Okay, now let's move forward. Now comes the today's visit. This is today's visit, and this is the most important visit of your letter. Always remember. So how would you write it? Today, Ms. Sharma's pathology reports has received or has been reviewed, whatever you want to write. And her fasting sugar levels are 16 plus this information, and other blood sugars are in between 7 to 8. That's it. And then you will end your today's visit. Okay, now let's come up. Let's go up and see how to write the history now. Now this is all about the history. This thing. This is history. Now you at the end you have to write a separate paragraph or a history, so you can write. Please note, You don't need to write how many children she has and doesn't. There's no need to write it. You can skip it. This is not important. You can please note, Miss Sharma has been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes since 1999, for which she takes metformin, glipizide, okay, metformin and glipizide. Okay, please note her family history is also positive for type 2 diabetes. Rest of the things you can skip. This information, this, yeah, this allergic to penicillin is important. You can mention that she's allergic to penicillin in the history part. Okay, the rest of the things are, you can skip it down. Okay, so this is how you have to write your letter. So I have recorded this. So what you can do after the class, I'll send you the link once I've uploaded this on the YouTube. You can go there. You can, I'll send you the YouTube channel. Okay, the link for that, and you, what you can do, you can open up the channel and you can watch this video as well. And there are so many other videos for the letter writing as well, so you can go through those as well to understand how other people are writing and how I am correcting them. Okay, so you will have a lot of information.